Me and my wife run DMC.
Oh.
I was run. No, I was DMC. She was run.
Yeah. How about you, Shaq? You never dress up for...
He's dressed for Halloween right now.
I'll give you a hint, Ernie. Oh.
What's that?
Chewbacca.
Oh. I didn't know that was Chewbacca's son.
Oh.
I'm going trick-or-treating again this year as Ryan Gosling.
Oh,
nice. That'll do it for now. Thanks for tuning in. I don't need a costume.
You mean Ryan Gosling?
The power forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 32, John Moore. And in the middle, standing 6'10", from British High School, number 25, Jefferson. And former 6'7" from Kentucky, number 14, Michael Jordan.
Basketball fans, it's Halloween, and we got a treat for you. It's the opening of the NBA season. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the Charlotte Hornets defending home turf from the Eastern Conference. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year, splitting their 4 games. This should be a terrific battle.
Yeah, and a 4-game season series between these two. Both will be looking to set the tone tonight.
Yeah, and as they renew acquaintances, if you're the underdog, you always want to show, hey, we got something new up our sleeves. Should be fun.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Then there's Mo Harkless. Then there's Payton. Here's T. And a miss there on the triple. On defense, the Hornets. Gordon with a screen on Jefferson. Jefferson against Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Gordon. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Vucevic with the bucket.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
And so here's Charlotte, and the Hornets miss again. Payton against Walker. Gordon with a screen on Walker. Here's Harkless. Offensive rebound. And it's Gordon missing.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a buddy like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Move the ball. Stick it up.
Shoots the 3, and he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from G.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Vucevic a screen on Walker. Payton kicks to Vucevic. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Vucevic has got his second bucket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the hoop.
Judging by that jump, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Dean, covered by Payton. Here's Dean. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
The Magic trail by 3. Inside. Here's Vucevic, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Shot clock at 6. Dean passes to Walker. Offline with his 3. Orlando, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Payton's shot is off. Dean, covered by Payton. No good from Dean. To the paint, here's Harkless. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Harkless has got his first bucket in this one.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Jefferson passing to Dean. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who were the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Freak number 1.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Jefferson. Nicholson comes in for Lewis. And Stevenson's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Batum in for Walker. Tries it from 9. There's the bucket. Good.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Payton drives in. And a handout. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Shot from the inbound. Payton with another miss. Charlotte leading by 4. Outside, Batum. Great open look there. 10 points for Freak.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And Azania gets it to go.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Dean, covered by Payton. 6 to shoot. Dean passes to Stevenson. Batum with the 3, and another 3 for Charlotte.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Payton dishes to Cantor. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Three-pointer.
With the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg, and the timing was right on time.
the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor.
Play free. Just play like you're playing street ball. Just have fun. Just play the game that you've been playing, forever.
He may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go. On the floor now for Charlotte. Charlotte has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly on the court for Orlando. They've got Jeff Withy. Payton is out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Mo Harkless. And it's Gordon in at the power forward. Here's D. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Foul call that time in the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Miles Plumlee's checked in for Harkless. Dean, covered by Payton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
I like it. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's D. Right through the D for the layup. D's got 6 in the quarter.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Payton drives in for 3. Fournier. Here's Plumlee. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Wide open. Again, the Hornets score.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Hooked away. Here we go. All alone. Here's Dean. A huge slam. A perfect end of a fast break.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's hot. They just can't miss.
Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Fournier.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter. And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
And so we conclude the first. Second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Guys, we saw some amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last 2 quarters. But I'd love to see him try.
D, he's in at shooting guard. Al Jefferson out there with John Lewis. And there's Kemba Walker, and it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Shot clock at 3. Jefferson's shot is off.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And they double up Payton. And here we go. Hornets running again. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Magic trail by 11. And a minute played as the second half gets going. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's D. Nailed from three-point land. D's got 24.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Segura, that's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Andrew Nicholson comes in for John Moore. And it's Batum in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And a switcher also for Orlando. Cantor's checked in. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Hit by Vucevic, and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Hornets leading by 14. Walker the pass to D.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
5 to shoot. That's good. D's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start. Right wing, Harkless with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg just with the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Payton against Walker. Passes it to D. He feeds it to Batum. Jefferson kicks to Walker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Magic trail by 13. Harkless with it. Good on the shot.
Timeout shot.
And Stevenson's checked in for Charlotte. And the change. With 1 on the clock. Misses. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Hornets leading by 5. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Magic, Aaron Gordon out there with Hazonia. Then it's Plumlee. Then it's Evan Fournier. Pocket 6. Back to Moore. Fires from deep. No good. And Orlando the other way now. Fournier in the corner. He kicks to Gordon. Here's Segura. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the game.
The shot's good from D.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Tipped away. Here's Stevenson, and he banks in the layup. And the Hornets lead by 10. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Defensively, they've played a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
clock at 6. Here's D, and it's the Hornets another 3.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's the pass to Lasagna. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here we go with the Magic fast break.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that.
No good from D. The Magic trail by 9 to the paint. Magic moving the ball around. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And the basket good.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish. 5 on the clock. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. D's got 15 points in just the second half. Here's the break. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
6 to shoot. Pass to Lewis. Stevenson outside. From downtown, Orlando grabs the miss. To the middle. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Hornets. Al Jefferson's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And it's Batum in for Moore. Then for the Magic, Vucevic, he's checked in for Plummer. Harkless comes in for his own. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Fournier. Lets it go from deep, and he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from D.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was a focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
And Stevenson's checked in for the Hornets. D, covered by Payton. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Here's D, and Harkless pulls it down.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Vucevic with the bucket.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time. Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover-free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
There's 57 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Payton gets to Vucevic. Jefferson with some nice deep.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
A 3. But he recovers it. D, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact here. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws. Wow, this game just a commanding performance. The D, 40 points. He's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Jefferson. Nicholson comes in for Rule. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Nicholas Batum. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's D. Buries the long-range jumper. D's got 44.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
A 3-ball. Can't get it to go. Lasagna misses. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching and standing by.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game. What'd you notice about his performance, Kenny?
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
It's all about the production. I mean, nothing really fazed this guy tonight. He was the primary option. They needed a bucket. He delivered. He didn't have any problem scoring. They never really had a way to slow him down. Come on.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
On some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe. On that rap to pay the.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Basketball fans.
Getting the basketball in the pass. So if I knew if I got to certain areas of the floor, I was going to be able to score and have a big night. The defense tried to dictate that, but you have to try to dictate it and overpower that mentally.
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome.